to my first Battletech Battle Report. This is going to be me against my friend. I'm in the red on the right, and this is our initiative roll for the first turn. And I won initiative, so he has to move one of his units first. This is just, we haven't played Battletech in a while, so we wanted a simple game, so we each have the exact same combination, which is a Mad Cat Alpha configuration and a Black Hawk with the primary configuration. Both clan Gunnery 3, Piloting 4. We are using the Battletech Master Rules. That is the latest edition that FASA created. And the map sheets are just the two standard Rolling Hills map sheets. And I'm firing my Timberwolf at his Mad Cat and a couple ERPPCs, and both of them missed. And my Black Hawk was also in range. I mean, it was an extreme range. I think I needed 11 to hit him, but just lasers, no ammo, so I went ahead and took some shots off just to see if I could penetrate through. And as you can see, I didn't hit him, and he's firing back, and all he could shoot with was his ERPPCs, which both miss, so it was a relatively uneventful first turn. So in turn 2, rolling for initiative, I win initiative again. So he has to move one of his units, and I believe he runs his into some light woods with his Timberwolf. And then he does move his Black Hawk right away, which, you know, he had forgotten that he only had to move one, but he was okay with where he placed it, so we just left it there. And I'm just moving forward. Since he got the cover and I did not, I went ahead and moved as many hexes as I could to give me the best chance of shooting him without having to add too much and him to add as much as possible. So here is my Mad Cat firing at his Mad Cat, and one PPC hit and one PPC missed, and a couple of pulse lasers. I think 3 medium pulse lasers firing at him, and getting a little bit of hits and some penetration. So nothing that went through his armor, it's all just out of armor. And then on my Black Hawk's firing, and he's alpha striking, which is 12 medium pulse lasers. And I believe I only needed an 8 to hit, and oh no, maybe it was higher than that. Nope, 8 to hit, okay. And not doing a lot of damage against it, so just a few shots. So although I didn't spread the damage around too much, I did manage to get some focused fire in just a few spots. It just wasn't really enough to get through armor on his heavy mech. So, and he's firing back with his Mad Cat on my Mad Cat, and he's actually doing the same thing with his Black Hawk. He'll be alpha striking in as well. So we basically do identical turns. And his Mad Cat, I believe, didn't hit as often as I did, but when he switched to his Black Hawk, I think he was able to fare a lot better, and he was going to get significantly more hits on my Mad Cat. And there's another hit to the center torso. I mean, at this point, he's hitting significantly more often than I am, and he's actually tearing up my Mad Cat pretty bad. But game definitely is not going into my favor at this point. I think here I'm rolling for my critical hit, and I do get one critical hit. This is on the right arm, and I hit the upper arm actuator, which adds 1 to the gunnery roll on next turn, or the future turns. And we both pass our piloting skills because we both took well more than 20 points of damage. Again, I win initiative, and he elected to stay with his Mad Cat, and both Black Hawks are shut down at this point from the Alpha Strike. So I move forward, and he's firing his ERPPCs at my Mad Cat again, gets a hit. Second ERPPC fires and gets another hit, and both the same location, which almost completely destroys the leg. And then he gets a pulse, and on this turn he decides to only fire 2 pulse lasers. That way he doesn't generate any additional heat since he ran the turn before. And I'm firing back, and I am firing on his Black Hawk, which, because he's immobilized, these are automatic hits, so I'm just rolling for penetration. And as you can see there, I took off his head. So 1 ERPPC shot to the head, and the Black Hawk on the left is destroyed. Now I'm taking more critical hits and from his attack, and I lost the PPC on the left arm. And at this point, it may look like I'm overwhelmed, but he really ripped my Mad Cat to shreds. So I kind of move in my Mad Cat to where I can get into his rear arc if he doesn't move, forcing him to back up, and left my Nova Cat, or my Black Hawk, where he was. And he moves into some heavy woods, and he's firing again some PPCs at my Timberwolf, trying to drop him this turn. Both PPCs hit, but he does spread his damage around. These pulse lasers are automatic hits. Maybe they weren't. Maybe he had to roll 3 for these pulse lasers. And the streak hit, and these are all the individual missiles for the streaks. Gets a couple of Snake Eyes, he gets some critical hits. And here I'm firing my ERPPC, and I hit. And I get boxcars again, so I headshot, and I destroy his other mech. So it is a victory for me, so with some extremely lucky dice rolling. Thank you for watching.